There's my slice, I think.
Certainly a bit squirty, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Oof.
Strike on it.
Oof. Into out.
Oh, it's not negative.
Into out club path of 1.6 degrees.
That's a draw path, mate.
That felt real good.
Yeah.
This video is a fly-on-the-wall perspective of Fents' lesson with ex-playing professional James Robinson. Fents picked up golf when he was a teenager and has struggled with a slice since he started playing. Today, we've tasked James with fixing Fents' slice once and for all. Not only does James manage this, but he gives us a host of useful tips throughout the 2 hours that we spend with him. So grab yourself a drink, get comfy, and enjoy.
When you're hitting shots, obviously we've just had a brief talk there about kind of shot patterns, and it's mainly right.
Yeah.
Is the strike varying? Do you fat it, thin it?
Fat it.
Fat it?
Yeah, fat
Okay.
it's the most common thing I will do if I'm hitting a bad shot.
Yeah.
One of the things I did want to work on was getting a better flight with an iron.
Okay.
I feel like it sometimes comes out low.
Yeah.
And kind of a skiddy
Okay.
one rather than a up
Oh, okay.
to come down.
Yeah.
So that's common, and fatting it is sometimes, which I've tried to sort with my stance and where I put the ball.
Okay.
But I'll still sometimes fat it. You
Yeah.
know, within 120, 130, definitely.
Yeah. That's the bad strike.
Is the bad strike.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, let's see you hit about 10 shots. Just get loose here.
Yep.
So we've got a 7 iron. Record a few, and then we'll have a look.
There's my slice, I think.
Certainly a bit squirty, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's not a surprise. My first one of the day, though.
That's what you're here for, though.
Yeah.
That's the shot you mentioned. And that would be a good one.
Yes.
Starts a bit more left.
Yeah, so
onto the
I wouldn't
target.
mind that on a course.
Yeah.
Because if I hit those, constantly, I can adjust a little bit
Yeah.
for playing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I was to see that on a course, I'd be happy with that.
Yes.
I think when you play well, you're managing the slice, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
he said it
it's a
now,
controlled
He
slice.
wasn't not slicing it. He
Yeah.
just knew where to start it, and he seemed to have some confidence in where it was going to land.
Yeah. So would you say a good day is when you're slicing it, but you start the ball left, and a bad day is you're slicing it, but you start the ball straight to slightly right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much
So
like that.
I can, especially with driver, I
Yeah.
can try and compensate sometimes.
Okay.
So when I played well the other week, it was knowing it was going to happen,
Yeah.
compensate for it.
Yeah.
But I want to get to a point where I don't have to compensate for
Yeah.
it as much.
So
basically.
just to be clear, one of your goals here would be less curvature on the ball.
Correct.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Distance doesn't matter to me
Less
at
curve.
all. Less
Yeah.
curve. Let's get myself behind trees,
Yeah.
in bunkers,
Yeah.
things like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's like the perfect cut really. Starts left,
Yeah,
cuts back onto the target nearly.
and that felt nice. I could
Yeah.
feel that coming nice off the club
Yeah.
face on that one.
Nice.
Felt a bit toey, did that? But
So that's the one where it starts a bit straighter and then you lose it right.
yes,
Yeah. Okay, same again.
that was fat.
Which again, I would say is more common than a thing.
Yes.
You fat it a bit, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I can see that, yeah. That was nice. Yeah. So started left and cut back onto the target. Okay, so we'll start with a few kind of facts about your swing here. So after 9 shots, we've got certainly a scattered strike here.
Yeah.
This shows up like a heat map of where you've been hitting it on the face.
Okay.
Okay. Averaging it 9mm in the heel, but it's kind of all over really.
Yeah.
So we certainly need to improve strike.
Yeah.
Club path is averaging 7.1 degrees out to in. So hence where the cut comes from, or the
Yeah.
slice. And your face is averaging 1.6 degrees closed over the shots you've hit. So what does all that mean? If your path is as left as yours is, the face should roughly be half of the path.
Okay.
So we're looking for a face that's roughly 3.5 degrees closed. Because
Yeah.
like we were saying before, your best golf is when the ball starts left.
Mm-hmm.
So we need the face close to the target.
Yeah.
So aiming left as we strike the ball.
Yeah.
Because the path is quite excessively out to in.
Yeah.
So we need to start the ball left.
Okay.
Your bad shot is when the club face gets too square to the target or even open to the target. So
Yeah.
the ball launches at the target or right of it, then it curves.
Yeah.
So that's your bad shot. Your best ones are when the ball launches left and then cuts.
Yeah.
So the face on the better shots is more closed.
Okay.
So that's kind of the summary.
Yeah.
But excessive amount of path.
Yeah.
So it's certainly something we need to change, and we need to marry it up with the face a little better.
Okay.
So
And I can work with a fade, can't I? You can make it work.
Yeah. We want to reduce these numbers. We're not going to make you hit it like a draw like Rory McIlroy today,
Yeah.
or I'd be charging a lot more.
No, yeah,
But
100%.
we can make you control a fade, where
Okay.
yours is like a push slice,
Okay.
almost at
Yeah,
the
it
minute.
is.
You're starting it at the target before it curves.
Yeah.
So you'd have to really aim left to get some success at it in the middle of the green kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
So what does this need? We need to reduce the path, definitely, and we need a face that's a little bit more closed
Okay.
to kind of marry up and work together a bit better.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the way we're going to do that, so I'm going to show you your swing now. If we look at that last shot that you hit there, which was a decent one, so you can see this last shot, struck it just above centre.
Yeah.
Path was 7.4 degrees out to in,
Yeah.
and the face was 2.1 degrees closed. So factually, the face was a bit too open, even though it's reading as closed,
Yeah.
to hit the
Wasn't
target.
enough.
We want the face more closed to hit a proper
Okay.
pull fade in theory.
Yeah.
So if we just run through this swing, we can see takeaway, really not too bad at all. Club face is in a decent position, and I'm looking at that right hand video there as we're going back.
Yeah.
So club face is good. As we get to the top of the backswing, the thing that happens here is the shaft gets too steep. So your hand path from the top, if I put this hand trail line on, as you come down from the top, you have this over the top kind of hand path
Yeah.
that steepens the shaft. It gets the shaft very steep and through the neck there. Doesn't work very well because the line that's showing the shaft now is orange.
Yeah.
It's hiding in your top.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. And then as you're coming down, you get the club outside the hands here. So the club's too outside the hands, so it's
Yeah.
right of the hands as we look at it. The face is open, and then you work out to in across the golf ball.
Yeah.
Hence where all your fade comes from. So the main things we need to work on here, when we look at your swing, you've got a little bit of a weak left-hand grip.
Okay.
So you're not showing enough kind of, is it FootJoy? Yeah,
Yeah,
FootJoy
FootJoy.
logo on the back of your left hand.
Yeah.
So we need to show an extra knuckle ideally to help
Okay.
that face being closed.
Yeah.
But the thing we need to change is how we start the downswing.
Yeah.
So you can see here, as you start the downswing, the hands work to kind of out.
Yes.
And that outward motion in front of you steepens the shaft, and then you can't do anything but throw an out to in path on it.
Yeah.
So if I stand over here and I'll just demo you a couple of feelings that we're going to need. So in your grip, you're certainly a little bit weak in your left hand.
Okay.
So this kind of crease here aims much more up towards your chin, where we need to feel it's much more over. The grip's going to feel much more in the fingers.
Yeah.
The palm will feel over.
Yeah.
This crease will feel like it's pointing more at your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay? And that is going to help the face become more closed, which is what we factually need. We need a bit more of a closed face because we need to start the ball left for success.
Yeah.
Okay? Then, as you start that backswing, you've got a nice backswing up to the top.
Yeah.
Your first movement here now, looking at this butt here,
Yeah.
is an over-the-top motion. So your hands go up and over,
Yeah.
and then the shaft is in a steep position here.
Yeah.
The club head gets outside, and it can only work across the ball, out to in.
Yeah.
And that's where the excessive path comes from. So what we need to do is we need to turn to the top. You need to have the feeling that you're keeping your back to the target, and we need to let the hands fall
Okay.
a bit more towards the right heel.
Yeah.
Okay, like this, and then move into the golf ball.
Okay.
And that will massively change where the shaft goes, because watch where the butt of the club goes here, so it goes out.
Yeah.
The shaft then is above my shoulder, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it is.
steep, okay?
Yeah.
Like going through my neck.
Yeah.
If I go from here and I stay back to target and I work my hands down first, that feeling of going down and then round, see how the shaft is much shallower?
Yeah, it's a lot lower than your shoulder.
And then the path is going to be much easier to square up.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's a little bit of grip change, which is going to close the face.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of that shallowing motion, which will change the path.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of two things that we need. A little bit more close face, a little bit more neutral path.
Yeah.
Curvature disappears.
Just
Well, it's when you move it out of your palm into your fingers that changes everyone's kind of. So many people hate this kind of motion of moving from a palm into the fingers.
Yeah.
But when I hold this, I can open my hand
Yeah.
and still have plenty of grip on the grip.
Yeah.
Because with the fingers, because the palm is much more on top, and this section of your hand isn't even touching the golf club.
Right.
You've got much more control, right, as well.
Yeah.
There's more mobility in your grip there, James.
Also, you get much more kind of with a weak grip like this. It's really you really struggle to hinge your wrist correctly.
Correct, yeah.
So it's almost like the bone is all smashed together here, not helping me wrist cock.
Yeah.
Where if you strengthen a grip, it's easier to set your wrist like this and get your wrist cocking a bit more in the backswing. So it helps speed, where a weak grip really limits it.
And when you mentioned so basically with shallowing his backswing a bit, his downswing.
Is his downswing, the transition, the change of direction, yeah.
One thing I noticed you'd not mentioned was as he moves left, so onto his lead side,
Yeah.
you're not really giving him a feel there, you're just giving him a feel of letting his hands go down. When I've tried that in the past,
Yeah.
I get very tense in my arms
Okay.
and I really struggle to hit the ball there.
Right.
So for me, I've found it easier not thinking about that
Okay.
and doing something else that then causes what you're trying to do there.
Yeah. So if you think of like a golf swing, as it shifts left, as long as you wait with your back facing the target, the hands will shallow.
They're only go one way, right?
Yeah, but Dan's move here from the top is from here, its hands work straight out.
Yeah.
So the feeling I wanted to kind of experiment with first is back to target, hands down,
Yeah.
just for a moment. It doesn't need to be for ages, just enough to shallow it, and then you rotate and hit it.
I think at the moment I'm trying to just get my club head to the ball as quickly as possible,
Yeah,
and that's why I'm probably coming over the
A bit
top.
steep,
I'm
yeah.
I'm just trying to get to the
yeah.
ball as quick as possible.
Because your path, say, is like 7.5 degrees there with a 7-iron.
Yeah.
With a driver, it'll be double digits easily.
Okay.
Because the fault is always bigger the longer the club is.
Yeah.
So I can imagine you easily at 12
Yeah.
with a club path.
Yeah.
He
that sounds
refuses
about
to
right.
hit anything past the 7-iron.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
If
Well-
I don't struggle with distances. I struggle with knowing what I can hit above 160-ish.
Yeah.
I've got a 6 and a 5 iron in there.
Yeah.
And I've got a hybrid.
Okay.
I will 90% of the time go for the
Hybrid it.
hybrid.
Yeah, hybrid will probably work better for you.
Yeah.
But it's all down to like just club path and face control.
Yeah.
Like if your club path is better and your face is more closed,
Yeah.
you're gonna like this kind of feeling.
Yeah. Every club will
doesn't
just
have
follow.
to be perfect.
Yeah.
Just have to be improved from where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Right.
So does that grip look?
Let's have a look at it.
Okay, so if I was to set that up, does that look okay?
That looks better.
Yeah.
But I'd love it to be there, and then just bring that thumb back a little more like that.
Yeah.
So you have more of a pinch here between your thumb and your finger
Yeah.
that creates a crease that
To
you can
this
aim a bit
shoulder.
more at that shoulder.
Yeah.
Where when it's weak, like that, you can see this crease would be much more pointing.
Yeah.
Kind of here. There.
Yeah.
That's much better because that's going to help your club face.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to help a bit of wrist cocking on the backswing with that stronger left
Yeah,
hand.
so I can see the
logo a lot
logo
more.
basically on the golf,
Yes.
on the glove,
Yeah.
which is what I want.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. But the main thing to really focus on is a bit of pinch there,
Yeah.
and this crease is pointing more at your right shoulder.
Okay.
Is there a number of knuckles you like to see on a grip?
Everyone says 2 in the manual, but I think it's closer to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is what I can pretty much see. I can just see that last one coming through here.
Yeah, you'll
on the
see
end.
more top players with stronger grips than weaker grips.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels. Yeah, it definitely feels different.
Yeah.
A lot different
More
to
in the
what
fingers.
I've done. Yeah, a lot more in the fingers.
Well, what that'll do is it will close the face.
Yeah.
So that's like half of the issue.
Half the problem sorted.
Yeah,
Just
but like
by
I
that.
said, if you just did that, you would perform better because you'd start the ball more left.
Let's see.
Okay, so just swing to the top of the backswing for me now and stop there. Okay, so from here, this is where you want to feel like you keep your back to the target and the butt of the club works a little bit more down first before you work around.
Okay.
So it's like as you're working your hands down, your weight is shifting left.
Okay. Yeah, so down.
And then round into the ball. And you can see how the club path would change from what we were looking at earlier. Your club path is kind of here.
Yeah.
Where
if I go down,
if you go down first, it's quickly going to shift it more around like this,
it's curving
isn't it?
round, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what we need to do to help that club path.
Yeah.
So it's only a moment of time, but we want to use that kind of 7.5 degrees benchmark of club path to like, we're not studying every single number, but we're going to use that to kind of see improvement basically.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
so try and hit
let's
one.
give it a go. So I always say just a nice 70% tempo.
Yeah.
Not bothered about distance here.
Okay.
I'm more bothered about that you get that grip good, which is nice there, like that. And then that first move is going to feel like you pull the hands more down to your right foot.
Okay.
Start the downswing.
Yeah. No, fatted that one.
Not
This is what I was going to ask, James.
Yeah.
When you get someone to make such a change like this, how quickly would you expect him to get it? Because I knew that was going to be horrendous.
Yeah. Oh, I could feel it was.
Probably close to like 30 shots.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't happen instantly.
Because how many times do you see someone try something different and within 2 shots
give up?
Well, that doesn't work.
Yeah, you've got to give it time because also like I'm learning what you can and can't do here, and kind of everyone's interpretation of what I say is slightly different, so I need to monitor it and make sure that it's right and kind of trial and error really.
Yeah.
So it takes 30 balls to just fiddle with things, like we're experimenting together, you know what I mean?
100%.
Like we're just trying to find a feeling that works.
Well,
I never make a big change like this and then just go, it's done.
Yeah, 100%.
And walk away. Never. You have to work at it.
Yeah, of
it
course.
takes hundreds of golf balls to make this a bit better. I know you said you're not a practicer, but if you wanted the most out of this, like the way to really improve is not go and play golf.
Yeah.
It's go and practice. Then you take that onto the golf course.
Yeah.
What you need to do is like to get better at anything, you have to block practice it. So you hit lots of balls, maybe do with just one club.
Yeah.
Just improving that technique over and over and over again. Then you go and test it on the golf course.
Yeah.
You don't test a golf lesson on the golf course normally.
Yeah. I think this is what the start of this is for. Is to start maybe getting myself into a practice routine rather than just go play golf.
Yeah.
Solid it and expect things to go the perfect way every time.
Good effort. Have a little look at that one. Okay, so certainly something that I'm looking at there is the improvement already in the club path.
Yeah.
So the club path's come down to 4 degrees there.
Yeah.
So certainly closer to neutral, where you were averaging over 7 before.
Yeah.
Nearly halved it.
Yeah.
And obviously the face angle is
Face
way more
angle's
closed
gone more closed,
as well.
So that'll just be kind of getting used to that feeling of the grip. One thing I would say, just in your setup, just narrow your stance ever so slightly.
Okay. So about that.
That's good. I feel like you'll get your weight shift a bit better like that. And then just another half a knuckle there.
Yeah.
That's it. It's good. Cracking strike.
That felt
one.
so good.
That was nice. Awesome. That was really good. So a club path of 5 degrees there on that one. So definitely bringing it down slightly, which is good. Nice. Yeah, slightly narrower stance, you'll get your weight shift a little better.
Yeah. I'm still struggling to bring it back behind my original path though, aren't I?
You are, and I'm not going to kind of say you're going to be a drawer of the ball here.
No.
I'm trying to make you less of a fader.
Yeah.
And that's
100%.
all we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
Fade it, like, in terms of like club path, you don't want too much of it or it becomes kind of a glance and then it's getting out of control.
Yeah.
Where curvature is a good thing.
Yeah.
People think it's actually bad and they want to try and hit the ball straight.
Yeah.
But to play with a zero path and zero face, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Because it's always like kind of tinkering on swapping shot shapes.
Yeah.
So to be good at golf, you want to be quite one-dimensional in terms of like where you curve it.
Yeah.
You curve it to the right, it's just too much. So
Yeah.
we're just trying to still curve it to the right, but less.
100%, like we discussed at the start, it's just getting it in play.
Yeah.
Mainly. Whether I have to play with the shape or not, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because you can
I
tailor that
think
to
you
the
will
golf
naturally
course.
play golf with a fade,
Yeah.
but let's kind of try and bring it right down.
Yeah.
Make sure that fade starts left,
Yeah.
and it's easier to play with.
100%. Yeah.
So the starting left, the big thing there is the grip. So slightly narrower in your stance, if you can. That's good. That grip looks good.
Yeah.
Like that. Give it a go.
I fatted that one.
Touch heavy.
Oh, that was very steep. Was it?
It's a little steep. It's not kind of any steeper than it was. So when we freeze it here at like the halfway down point here,
Yeah.
and we look at kind of where your shaft is at this point. Ideally, it would be great to get the shaft just a hair shallower here.
Yeah, that's where yours was when you did the demonstration.
Yeah.
You could see it was halfway between kind of your shoulder
Under
and
the shoulder, ideally.
Yeah.
I mean, Scotty's proven that you can play with it above your shoulder, but
I'm not Scotty.
there's only one guy really doing it at the minute.
Yeah.
But that steepness there is what throws your club path quite outside, and it can certainly contribute a little bit towards the fattiness in the shot as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard before people say you want to see through your forearm. Is that what that line's kind of showing?
Yeah, so it drops into your forearm a little bit later in the swing, so it would drop into the forearm, but this is always working above the forearm. Like if you watch that right-hand video there, you'll see that shaft never really gets into the forearm.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's always working above it.
Yeah.
So stand a little bit narrower.
Yeah, the narrow stance is...
The reason for that is, let's say, kind of, I'm 6'1" normally.
Yeah.
But now, how tall am I?
Probably 5'9".
Yeah.
Well, not 5'9", but
I've made myself
shorter.
much smaller, lower to the ground.
Yeah.
And your low point, you tend to hit the ground too much.
Okay.
So by kind of narrowing your stance, you become taller.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to narrow your stance to make you a little bit further away from the ground, so we have a little bit more of like a clipping effect rather than fatten it.
Okay.
So narrowing the stance is to generally make you taller and stand up a bit.
Yeah.
Never heard that, but that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like,
well, if you do the splits like that, and I try and swing a golf club, there's a big chance I'm going to fat it because I'm so low to the ground.
But the trap to fall into is you feel more stable wider, right?
You do, to a certain extent, but as soon as like you go too wide, you become smaller, and certainly Dan's tendency so far is a bit heavy whilst we've changed this, where if you go narrower, I expect the strike to get a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
Good, that grip looks great. So slightly narrower in that stance. There, that looks great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Even to my eye, Fents, you look more athletic.
First time everyone's ever said that to me in my life.
Over the ball, do you know what I mean?
It feels like I'm holding on to it tighter though. Does that?
Okay, well you shouldn't, it's probably just a new thing, and you're probably thinking don't move it, which is how most people think.
That's probably
Remember, a grip is placed on, you're not throttling it.
Okay.
You've just bought a new glove there, so it's not going to it's not going to move much. But if we just have a look at this, sorry Dan, on the projector screen on your left.
Yeah.
So as we're just looking at these two here, I picked on you a little bit here on the right hand one.
Yeah.
This is one of your worst ones in your warm up.
Yeah.
So 9.4 degrees of club path. I'm just circling it there on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And then this left one is only 1.6 degrees of club path.
Mm-hmm.
So when we kind of look at this on a large scale, what does that mean? It means that kind of when you get down to this position here, and I'll just highlight this in a colour so you can see it on the camera. The shaft on this left-hand one is there.
Yeah.
Okay. The shaft on the right-hand one is there.
Yeah.
So it is a shallower shaft on the left. See how
100.
relative to your shoulder, it's just under it now.
Yep, 100%.
Where on the right, it's straight through it.
Yeah.
So as you get to this position, kind of one of the next frames, what we see here is the shaft drops into your forearm.
Yeah.
You can see it happening on the left-hand one.
Yeah.
On the right-hand one, the shaft always stays above the right-hand forearm.
Yeah.
It's steep. So then when you're coming into this position here, and I just make this as large as possible.
You can tell there, can't you? Like the club face is on the right-hand side of the ball.
You can see
there.
the club head here is outside the ball.
Yeah.
The ferrule of the club is just touching the ball there.
Yeah.
Where you can see this one, it's much more lined up.
Yeah.
Ready for more of a neutral path.
Yeah.
So already 9 degrees of path, 1 degree of path.
Yeah.
Is looking a lot better.
And I can also tell from them. We talked about the stance. The stance I can tell is really wide on the right-hand side.
If I switch it to face on, you can see, if we just go back to address, you can see how much narrower that left-hand one is.
I'm like bowed out, aren't I, on the right-hand one?
I think you could tell in the down the line ones how much more you're in your left side as well on the better swing. You can see his weights move.
Yeah.
Like it looks.
Well,
that's
quite.
What I'm saying about more athletic.
Yeah.
You can tell us a bit more.
Well, if I kind of move over the top from here, you see this movement quite often. So I'm not really shifting forward as I'm doing this. I'm just rotating and spinning my body to face the target.
Hips have almost gone backwards.
Yeah, so I'm making this look a bit worse than it actually normally is. But as it comes out, I feel like everything's gone right.
Yeah.
Whereas I go down here, I start to then get a bit of weight shift and move more through the shot, which naturally changes the arc from out to in to more in to out.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that'll work.
So now I just need to lessen the tightness of my grip.
Definitely, like the pressure in your grip shouldn't be through the roof. It should be kind of held, not crushed.
Yeah.
Let me just check that grip. That's it.
So I'm trying to loosen it a little bit more.
Narrow stance. Just so you have the feeling of almost being taller. That's it. Good.
Yeah, that one didn't feel great.
Touch heavy. It's better.
Yeah, it already feels, even though they're bad shots, the movements still feel.
Yeah, and a lot of the
like
time you can do that with someone. You can make the swing look better.
Yeah.
And it doesn't perform better till we've had the time in it, and that's why it's important that time is the thing that it needs sometimes.
Yeah.
Where most people go, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Next YouTube video.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. That's good, that grip, like it. So narrow stance, have the feeling of just standing a bit taller.
And kind of always have my feet pointing straight, if I can.
Like you had it quite kind of open. And that's not a bad thing, having your feet open, because it actually helps people sometimes get rotation.
Yeah.
But you certainly want to feel just a touch straighter with your feet.
Yeah.
Slightly flared left one.
Yeah.
But the big thing is like narrower and just feel a bit taller in your address position rather than like wide and low.
Yeah.
That's certainly going to promote like bottoming out a bit early.
Yeah.
Strike.
I'd say it doesn't look 70%, Fents.
It doesn't? No. Well, like I'm going 100?
It looks to me like full swing. I don't know if it feels like 70.
Yeah, I mean, with the information you've received, you've probably forgotten kind of just smooth it.
Yeah,
I always say,
right.
I'd rather see a swing change being made like slowly, at like kind of half pace, and do it well, and then you increase it later.
Yeah. Right, let's try a slow one.
So narrow, go a bit narrower. That's it.
Yeah. Sort of shoulder width is.
Yeah.
About right.
A shoulder width where you definitely get like outside the shoulders.
Yeah.
You're closer to driver, I think, a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
I don't think I ever changed my width of my stance.
Okay.
It's probably very similar with it, whatever
Everything,
I hit.
yeah.
Unless I'm chipping or.
Well, like I said, I think it's promoting a fat with you, like how you're hitting it, because you're so wide.
Yeah.
You then get quite low, and everything's kind of low to the ground. Where I'd like to see it narrower, stood up a bit taller, and would certainly clean the strike up.
Yeah.
I'd rather semi-thin it onto the green than chunk it short.
Yeah.
See, that was slower.
Yeah, that was smoother. So that's still quite steep. You can see that kind of shaft getting above the shoulder a little bit there on the downswing. Okay. If I was to say to you, imagine the kind of left arm, keep it pointing behind you as you start the downswing. So as you start the downswing, it's going to point behind you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where you get it quite kind of over here, pointing it out in front of you. So your first move, keep it pointing behind you.
Yeah.
And then turn. That's the feeling.
Then turn from here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you go up.
So if I was demonstrating that for you, just so you can see it. So left arm points behind you for longer.
Yeah.
Rather than out in front too early. So it's that motion of like there.
Yeah.
And then turn.
Okay.
So the arms are just dropping as you're turning rather than working out. So my arm's pointing over there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just sometimes a good way. And if you practice with something like that on the floor, and you think, well, that's where I want my left arm to point as I start the downswing, like behind me, not out in front of me.
Cool.
How exaggerated, when you make a change like this, James, how exaggerated do you think it's going to feel? Like,
exaggeration is probably the most used word in a golf lesson. Just go for it, risk it, do it more, do it more, do it more. Like, I'd rather see it go too shallow, arms behind you, shaft's really shallow, bang 10 degrees of path on it, into out, and then you go, wow, that felt different. I now know how to do the other extreme. And and then naturally humans can find the middle ground. If they can do extreme sides, it's easy to find the middle.
100%. Yeah.
And almost challenge yourself to reverse that number almost.
Yeah.
Because you won't get anywhere near it, will they?
Oh, even looking at it now and it's saying 0.4 degrees on that one, even though it was I think I fatted that one, didn't I?
Yeah, so TrackMan slightly misreads during a fat, so I wouldn't trust it.
All right, okay. Well, we'll go again and we'll go 70%.
To stand a little closer and a little taller, I feel like that'll help you a lot as well.
Like that?
That's much better, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just double check that grip. That's good. Good. That looked different.
That felt different. I felt like I've been falling on that as well.
So it's slightly heavy, so it doesn't pick the numbers up when it's heavy. But, this is really different.
Oh God,
look at the shaft
where my
there.
shaft is there. Yeah.
Where we were working with a shaft angle that was much more, let me pick a colour, much more up here before.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's shallower, definitely.
That's a mad improvement.
With a wood off a T-peg, that would be even easier.
Okay.
Because like I said, your path would have been really high.
Yeah.
With a driver, because it would have definitely got quite steep. And the shots that you're describing to me, where they start straight and then the slicing sideways, it can only come from a really high club path. Yeah. Unless you blend in a bit of a club path with a heel strike. Yeah. And then you get a double kind of curvature to the right.
Yeah. But it's definitely that one, because I can feel sometimes I do hit the centre of the club. Yeah. Especially of the driver, I can feel I've hit near to the centre anyway, and not very much the heel to slice. It is the very much, as you say, straight for 40 yards or something, then
and then sideways.
Yeah, then we're off.
Yeah, I mean, like that's a big improvement there. I know you've not hit the ball well, but in terms of like, it's almost like risked it. You did risk it. Yeah. The shot was crap. Yeah. But it will come. But you've changed the swing mechanics, so you look different. Yeah. So it needs to kind of have a little bit of time now to bed that in. Yeah. But let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah. You're not going to do it on your first go. No. Like that's the best looking swing, but still a bit of a poor strike, wasn't it?
Oof. Strike, mate.
Oof. Into out.
Oh, it's not negative.
Into out club path of 1.6 degrees.
That's a draw path, mate.
That felt real good.
Yeah.
And I think this bit has helped me as well.
That thought of being there.
I get to now, so these last 2 shots I've hit, I'm getting to here, and I'm not even thinking about that ball.
No.
At the moment.
Yeah.
Like my head and my eyes are staying there.
Yeah.
But my head is actually thinking here.
Follow that.
And kind of like my peripheral vision is thinking, get along that
line,
orange pole here.
Yeah.
And then it's obviously shown with that shot.
Absolutely.
This is them following. I don't have to worry about the last 25% of the swing. It just follows.
Yeah, 100%.
So that felt,
But watch this here. Let's just do a little kind of recce of these two side by side. So the left one is the last one that you've just done. Let me just get rid of that line and fire. So look at that position, the difference there.
Yeah.
So steepen above the shoulder.
Yeah.
Shallower on the left by a long way.
Yeah.
So as you come down to here now, you can see that old saying of the shaft drops into the forearm. It's done it on the left one.
Yeah.
Where the right one, it never does it, always works above it. So when you get to this frame, this frame here,
God.
you can see the club head.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this on camera very easily, but you can see the club head is tracking much more from the inside on the left, isn't it?
100%.
It's a drawy looking swing.
It's so much different. Even like my body position at the top just looks different as well compared to that.
You're not as like spinning open through impact.
No.
But that was good, that last one.
Yeah, I felt that good on that one. That one did feel nice. And if I didn't want to talk about distance too much. That was comfortable. And that was what, 150 something?
That was 158, 157.9 carry.
So I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
And especially at 70%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to go away from here today, do this and start 100% and then thinking, I'm going to hit 180 yard 7 irons now. But that's nice to see that I can take a comfortable swing, change my swing, change my grip, and still get the distances I want.
Yeah. Well, it makes you more efficient.
100%.
So, like that shot there, the efficiency, the smash factor of the shot was 1.39.
Yeah.
Where if you look at your early ones, and I won't pick on you here, I'll go through all of them. It's this number here at the bottom. I'll make it a bit bigger. Where is it now? There, it's smash factor here. So 1.15. So first shot, 1.15. Second shot was 1.33, 1.32, 1.13.
So 1.1, James, that's more of a wedge smash factor, right?
Yeah, it's really low. Yeah, you should be able to get like 1.4, 1.4, 3.
Right.
And then you look at the last one, 1.39. So what that means, because we're talking gibberish here to the camera, it means the transfer of energy basically. It's club head speed turned into ball speed. It's 1.3 times makes the club head speed makes the ball speed.
Yeah.
So you've got 110 ball speed there.
Yeah.
From 79 miles an hour, where if you look at like that one, you've done 83 miles an hour club head.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 and a bit more miles an hour.
Yeah.
But you made the same ball speed of 110.
Yeah.
So
I just don't need to be smashing it.
No, you need to be
every time
moving better.
Yeah.
Like people say, how do you put yardage on? Well, your way of putting yardage on is lowering your club path.
Yeah.
Squaring the club face up better with the grip. That will make your smash factor higher, and then you as a person become more efficient.
Yeah.
You can afford to lose speed because you'll gain ball speed.
Yeah.
Because it's more efficient.
Yeah.
And it's just like being efficient it's good. Saves energy. So narrow stance.
Narrow stance in the middle. Stand up. Grip.
Left hand is good now. Love that. Okay,
70%.
So bring your attention to that orange cane. Follow that.
I fatted that one.
Tiny bit heavy.
I looked back on that. I felt myself don't know why. I'm going to get some bad strikes though, aren't I?
You are. That's why it's really important that you have the feeling of standing taller.
Yeah.
Standing taller, narrower stance.
Yeah.
Like, I still think you're a little bit kind of here at address. I'd love to see you like stand up a bit taller, feel like your hands are a bit... Imagine you're trying to mimic Bryson.
Okay.
He's much more up here, isn't he?
Yeah.
You want to feel like much taller to the ball.
Okay.
And I feel like that'll bring your strike on.
Okay.
I always feel like the process for doing something like this is ingrain the movement, and then when you've done it, then you'll start finding the ball.
Yeah, and like as a golf coach, you see these things occurring and you're thinking, right, well, that needs changing now, and we need to lift you up, get your arc away from the ground a little bit.
Yeah.
So we need to stand a bit taller, set up a little bit better. But we know the kind of, I always start with the facts of everyone's swing. So your facts were too much path, face was too square to the target.
Yeah.
So the face needed to be more left.
Yeah.
And then you kind of start changing things, and then you think, well, now narrow the stance, stand taller, and it'll have a positive effect on your strike.
Yeah.
It'll just clean it
So
up.
do I want to stand a little bit closer to the ball as well then? Like, so is this okay, or?
Generally you're kind of, you want the shaft a bit more upright.
All right, okay.
That's it.
Yeah. See, I feel really close to the ball there.
We'll go a little tiny further bit back, just so it feels a little close.
Right, let's try this.
That's good.
I fired that one again.
Nearly.
Out of interest, Fents.
Yeah.
When you're at the top, what do you feel like starts the downswing?
Starts the downswing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after this shot. I couldn't tell you after that one.
Stand a tiny bit further away, but stay tall. That's it, yeah, good.
Oh, nice.
Cleaner strike, good.
Arms there, probably.
Yeah. See, that's when my crap strikes come in.
But I'm happy, if I hit that on a golf course, I'd be happy with that, I
Well,
think.
you can see, like, and
Club path's a bit...
I said before, like, it's not about making the path 0. It's about just, like, showing you how to get it less than 7.5, so then you can fix it yourself a little bit.
I think everyone I've hit since that 7.5 has been lower, hasn't
Yes,
it?
it has.
So I've not gone back into that bad habit.
And that's a good looking swing there. Like, you can see how much more kind of stood up you are.
Yeah.
If you look at that and compare it against one of your early ones, like, look how much more bent over you are on that right-hand video.
About 2 inches taller.
I look like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I really notice it in kind of the angle of your left arm here.
Yeah.
And the shaft. Like, you're more stood up, where this looks like your hands are lower and the shaft's more kind of out this way.
Yeah, it's like a more pronounced angle, isn't it, on the right-hand side one?
Where I think you need to like stand up, certainly looking at the stance width. Like, we've shaved quite a lot off that. That's better.
Yeah, that looks...
But that left one now, just to be clear, is good.
Yeah.
We don't want to go any more than that.
Yeah.
But it's a way of helping you stand taller to the golf ball. Where that right one kind of looks a bit wide, feet like a duck.
Yeah.
A bit over it like this.
Yeah, 100%. That definitely feels so much more different when I'm coming closer, shaft up.
Yeah.
That just, I've never stood like that over a golf ball before, ever. And then when I hit that last one, I didn't feel like it felt bad.
Yeah, it felt quite a nice thing.
Yeah, so I'll just try hitting another one here. I fired that one again.
Out of interest, James, how do you decide how close to get to the ball? Do you have like a little routine for...
It's very feely, like I always say, in kind of how do you get into the right posture.
Yeah.
Don't even think about the ball being in front of me at this point. I would just kind of get into a balanced kind of stance between my toes and heels, bend from my waist, add a little bit of knee bend, hang my arms directly under my shoulders, and then put the club where my hands were hanging. So that ball now needs to be kind of more there.
Okay.
So my arms are straight down under my shoulders a bit more there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
straight down.
But I got that feeling from just kind of just hanging them, and then place the club there.
Yeah.
And then that's the correct distance away from the ball. Where you see it a lot with people, like you're certainly kind of.
Oh yeah, 100%.
A bit more like this.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm very low. I feel like the toe of the club's up in the air now.
Yeah.
and I feel like my hands are like pushed out and away from me.
Yeah.
If I kind of just brought my right hand and just let it hang again, it would hang there.
Yeah. And you're miles away from where
I feel like I'm pushing my arms outwards.
Yeah.
To get it out to that grip. So standing tall.
And tall.
That's it. Stance width's good. Like it. Grip's looking good. Nice strike. Cleaner.
That was nice.
That was nice. Baby fade, 2 degrees of path.
Not great on the club face, was it?
A little bit high heel, yeah. So slightly up the heel.
Like you were saying, James, 2 degrees closed path, 1 degrees closed face. That
works.
Pretty much spot on what I'm looking for, right?
Yeah, like I'm working in my swing slightly to get a little bit of an out to in path because I naturally go the other way. I go into out.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get my path left, and what I always monitor is that the face is roughly half of it.
Okay.
Where 90% of people get it wrong. If there's a quiz, what is the face in the fade? They always say open. Well, it is open to the path, but it's close to the close to the target.
Yeah.
You need the face aiming left of the target.
Yeah.
Because that's where the ball starts.
Yeah.
Club face sends it.
Yeah.
Club path bends it.
Yeah.
So wherever it's sent was the club face. Mm-hmm. So when you're playing golf and you see the ball, like say you're going for a par 3 and it's sent at the centre of the green.
Yeah.
Then it curves.
Yeah.
You can read path and face just by reading the ball flight.
Yeah.
Where was it sent? Middle of the green.
Yeah.
Where was it bent? Right of the green. So that the face was aiming middle of the green.
Mm-hmm.
Path was going left, which made the ball bend right.
Yeah.
But what needs to happen to make that better is the face needs to be more left.
Yeah.
Which is for you
the grip.
Yeah.
100%.
It's good. So stand a bit taller, lift your hands up a little. Like that. Good. Just lost a little bit of height there. So you can see, watch your head. So I would say a good thought for you would be like trying to keep your levels a little more.
Okay.
So watch your head here. See how it's got that blue circle around it?
Yeah.
So you can see in the downswing, you lose a lot of height.
Okay.
So I would love to see you like keep your levels a bit more like consistent through the swing.
Okay.
Where that motion of like kind of you're taller here, but then you're really going down to it.
Yeah.
But going down to it makes the bottom of the arc bottom out before the ball, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, I think I'm trying. Yeah, get the mixture of bring my arms down.
Yeah.
But don't bring my body down.
Yeah. So your arms are coming down here, but you don't want to feel like you're kind of squatted into it too much.
Yeah.
Maintain your height on this one. I think it'll clean the strike right up. There you go.
I felt myself standing taller on that one.
Yeah, so the face you've overdone, but the strike was chalk and cheese, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's come out
and
of the
still
club.
A decent path down. Just the face went left. But in terms of like maintaining your height there, let's just get that bad one up at the side of it. So on the projector screen, I'm going to compare these two. The left one's the good one.
Yeah.
The right one's the bad one. So watch here. So we can see, look at that first movement on the right.
Yeah.
Top of the head, drop.
Yeah.
Where you're maintaining your height on that left one, aren't you? Much better.
Yeah.
Not loads better.
I pretty much stay in the circle, don't I?
Yeah. So you've got to keep your levels better.
Yeah.
Where it looks like you're tucking your head down.
Yeah, I'm like losing my head.
Yeah, you're losing your head.
That looks awful.
You swung that at 81, which isn't even your fastest swing, and that carried...
How far did that carry?
166?
Yeah, 166.7.
So that shows you, mate, like, the efficiency, like we were saying, that's 15 yards further.
143 smash factor, so that's the highest smash factor so far.
Yeah, I mean, it did feel good.
Yeah,
off the club, it felt good.
The strike was great. I'll bring the strike up on there just so you can see it. There you go.
Yeah, that felt... So if I'm consistently hitting around these 4 quadrants, I should be doing pretty... As in if I'm like within this area here.
Within kind of, I don't know, don't want to put a number on it. Certainly on this machine, within 6 millimeters of the centre, feels pretty good for most people.
Yeah, well, what I mean, I shouldn't be, again, with everything, I shouldn't be aiming for perfection.
Oh, no.
I shouldn't be aiming for 0-0 for those ones. And then for here, I shouldn't be aiming for dead centre.
No.
I can allow myself
to... You drive yourself mad if you go for that.
100%. Yeah. So I can allow myself some of those...
Oh, yeah, like, the strike will move around the face naturally.
Yeah.
But where does it tend to average? You want it close to the middle.
Yeah.
But you certainly struck that so much cleaner because you stood taller, you kept your height, where your bad one, you really drop into it.
Yeah.
And then you hit the deck too early.
Yeah.
That looks good, that setup. So keep your levels all the way through.
Right.
Christ, that felt good.
Yeah. It's a little left, cutting back, nice. So a little bit of club path came back there, but in terms of efficiency, it wasn't quite as good as the last one, but that's because the path's crept up.
Yeah.
So we're at 6.8 degrees there with path. So that will look marginally steeper when we watch it play back.
Yeah, I can see that.
So you can see the shaft's just worked its way above the shoulder.
Yeah.
But because the grip's good, the ball started left before it's made its journey to the right.
Yeah. I definitely need to, marry the two together, the standing up and the drop.
Yeah.
That's going to come with all of this.
But in importance, like, what do you need? Standing taller, getting kind of everything a bit kind of keeping your levels a bit better. That will not eliminate, but it'll reduce massively the fat shots. Okay. The stronger grip will start the ball more left. Yeah. Which is definitely something you want because you don't, as a fader of the ball, you don't want to start the ball at the target or right of it. Yeah. Or you're in trouble. So the stronger grip will start the ball more left. Yeah. And the path, it's about reducing the path, not making it perfect. Okay. You get what I mean? Like, I still want you to have some path. Yeah. But I just wanted you to kind of understand, and this is why I said before, risk it. How do you go the other way? Yeah. How do you go into out? What does it feel like? Yeah. Because that's how you hit a draw. Yeah. And you a bit further down the road, you might go, I can do both now. Yeah. I can draw it and fade it. Yeah. But you kind of, the old school way, like the way I grew up learning golf was, if you fade it too much, go and hit a basket of draws. Yeah, right. To just even yourself out. Yeah. And that's kind of still good nowadays. Yeah. You hit too many fades because your path's so high. So if you go and hit loads of draws, your path will neutralise and you'll learn how to hit a straight shot. Yeah. When you can hit straight, you can hit a draw and a fade. Yeah. Stand tall. That's it. Stand up a smidge taller with your hands there. That's it. You feel like Bryson? Yeah.
I feel like I'm a stiff board kind of thing. But
well, you're more stood up now. Much better posture. That it's good. The strike, since saying maintain your height, is awesome now.
They've just
look at that 171 carry.
They're literally chalk and cheese. The like way I'm feeling that.
Yeah, that would be a great place to kind of settle. And what I mean by that is, if we just look at the data, you can see huge carry, so 171 carry. We've got 3.6 degrees of club path. Yeah. Obviously, the face isn't quite matching it. Yeah. It's 3.3 left the face, so a tiny bit too closed if we're going for perfection.
We want that like 1.8.
Yeah. But as a rule, it's still a pretty good shot. It's 25 foot left of the target because the face was marginally too closed. Yeah. But that was powerful. Small path, it would just be fiddling with the face to make it hit the target a little bit better.
That's true, because the path's not erratically left.
Yeah.
It's not a bad miss, is it?
No.
Because the path's actually, like you say, it's only 3.6.
And that would be a nice place to kind of settle to become a controlled fader of the ball.
Yeah, and 100% at my level, like if we go play this afternoon, if I'm 170 yards away and I hit this 7-iron and I'm 25 feet away from the flag, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I am under no illusions at my level that I should be hitting to within 10 foot, 12 foot, 15 foot. Yeah.
Well,
if I've got that...
At 181, I mean, off the top of my head, I can't remember a tour average from 181, but don't hold me to this, but it's probably around that number, 25 feet. Yeah. Maybe even a bit more. I think 29, 30 foot.
It's setting that expectation now for me at my level that 25 foot's good.
Yeah.
25 foot's really good. If
Really
I'm on a
good.
par 4 here at 400 yards,
Yeah.
I've done a 230 driver, 171 7 iron, and I then 2-putt from 25 foot. That's really
that's
good.
good.
25 foot's not good. It's brilliant. Hitting the green's good.
Yeah. 25 foot would be on the green if you aimed at the middle of it, pretty much, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If you're aiming at the left edge or the right edge, it might miss it.
Yeah.
But if you kind of, at your level, I always say, like, I class it as a cone. Like, the better you get, the tighter your cone gets. So when you aim at something, like your level at the minute, your cone's probably like this.
Yeah.
So you need to aim your cone out there as good as you can.
Yeah.
And, like, be realistic at, like, where the left edge of it might be and where the right edge of it might be, and then aim the centre of that cone in a safe position.
Yeah.
Where when you get better at golf, your cone just gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
So you can aim a bit tighter at things.
Yeah.
But you still got a cone. No one's ever like that. And,
No.
well, Scotty sometimes is like that. That's the size of his cone.
Yeah.
But your cone just gets a bit smaller.
Yeah. Everybody has disparity, don't they, in their shots.
You should never really go at a flag. You should always go middle of the green and apply that rule of, well, my cone's like that.
Yeah.
Let's just go at the centre of the green, because I might pull it a bit, but your cone's probably like left edge is at the flag, and the right edge is off the right side of the green.
Yeah.
Because the way you've been playing golf recently, you said you never really hit anything left.
Mm-hmm.
Where with this, it'll make your cone a bit more balanced.
Yeah.
It'll be less right, but might introduce a couple of lefts.
Yeah, which is, again, it's fine, isn't it? It's okay to hit those shots.
Yeah.
And it's at an amateur level, it's getting it in your head. It's
you
fine
want your
to hit those
average
shots
to be more in the centre.
Yeah.
And then you know where to aim your cone going around the golf course then.
Yeah, definitely.
That grip's looking good now.
That grip feels so comfortable now.
Yeah, that's really good.
After from the start of it feeling awful, like I was really tight on it, it now just feels comfortable.
Feels great. Good.
Right, stand tall.
Keep your height.
A bit thin, that one, I think.
Good thin though, isn't it? It's
It's
better than a fat, is that?
What did I say before? I'd rather skinny it up there on the green than fat it short of the green.
Yeah, 100%, and chunk it 40, 50 yards.
How many times you fat it onto a green?
Never.
If you have, you've hit the wrong club.
Yeah, if you have, you've picked two clubs above or
you
something.
can thin it onto a green.
Yeah.
But you can't fat it there.
No, yeah, I'd rather hit a thin shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's still gone 147 in the air, Fents.
Right. Right, I need to get this club path down with the standing up.
You need to make yourself a little routine.
That was nice. And looked a better path. Yeah, 2.6.
There we go. 2.6 and a 1.4
Perfect.
is pretty much the half, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I stood up.
Much better. You maintain your height there all the way through.
Yeah, look how straight it's gone on the tracer, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's absolutely money, mate, that.
Well, it only had 9 feet of curve, that, left to right.
Yeah.
So that's because the path and the face were so matched up.
Yeah.
That was really good. Well done. Touch heavy.
Yeah.
I also think the trap you can fall into with this is, like you were saying, Fents, you need to start thinking about it, is don't make the measurement of whether it's working a lower score.
No.
No.
You just want to say to yourself at the end of the round, did I, more often than not, make that change that I did?
Yeah.
Your scores will get better, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like sticking to the process. And the way I like do it with people is on a scorecard, if you, every shot during that hole, if you stuck to the process of like, I got my grip right, I stood tall, a narrow stance, and I gave myself the best chance, give yourself a tick for the hole, even if you made an 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I stuck to the process on every shot.
Yeah.
Give myself a tick, right?
Focus
and try
on-
and get as many ticks as you can on that round of golf. And if you just keep sticking to the process, the outcome happens.
Yeah.
Like, where if you're so kind of like score focused, it's like what they call the ego golfer. You're just focused on the outcome kind of success, where you're not focused on the process of how to be successful.
Like I remember from the Headingley video, the slice I hit from the driver, rather than the one driver that I did hit
really well
and things.
Well, people always focus on the negatives because they always want to be like, how do I be better?
Yeah.
But if you just purely focus on like the process, and give that process 100%, and then just accept the outcome, you'll get better at golf.
Yeah.
Like you hear it, top athletes, I just stuck to my process, I stuck to my routine.
Yeah.
They're not talking about kind of, I have to shoot 66 today.
Yeah.
You'll never hear that out of any good golfer's mouth.
No.
They don't do that. They just say, right, I'm going to just stay in the moment, I'm going to give it my all.
Yeah.
My process is just going to be like rock solid all day. You never talk about score, ever.
You're going to have ups and downs, aren't you, with everything? And there's going to be ebbs and flows with my game.
And sometimes your process might have been perfect, but you still play crap.
Yeah.
But the next round, you'll move forward and it won't be, and you fizzle it out.
Yeah.
So
it'll end up evening itself out, won't it?
Yeah.
The more that you follow those processes and follow these grip changes and swing changes, it'll eventually get to a point where it's a lot better than it was.
Yeah. You're much further down the road.
You're going to go through some crap in between it.
Yeah.
But
it's to get to success. Like there's no straight line.
No.
It's a wonky line like this.
Yeah.
And you go well off the track.
Yeah.
It never ever does that.
No.
Unless you bought Bitcoin. Right at the start.
I fatted that one again.
So it's just going back to let's maintain the height a little better now.
I definitely found myself duck on that one.
Yeah. Cleaning the strike up.
Yeah.
It's quick as well. Look, that was nearly 87 mile an hour. So it's not 70%.
No.
So keep maintaining the height. That'll get you the feeling. So stand tall, stay tall. There you go. So that's a big one for you.
Yeah.
Because that's like where I kind of expect you to end up a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll bounce back with a bit of path next time you play.
Yeah.
So your path's gone to 5 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as the grip's good and you're maintaining your height, you'll strike it well.
Yeah.
And the ball will start left enough to kind of work that fade properly.
Whereas before, without that grip, that 5 degrees of path, as well as 5 degrees of grip, which I'll have probably had.
Yeah, 5 degrees open
in those trees.
would have been off the planet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wouldn't have done anywhere near 168 total.
Yeah. That's what I said to you. That was 7 mile an hour slower, mate. You hit it way better, and you still got 170 out that club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no need to chase them, is there?
No.
You do not need to
My old man used to say, "Don't hit it harder, hit it better."
Yeah, yeah.
And I still think of it now. Yeah, that's all he ever used to say to me as a little boy.
The ones you hit harder as well, you have to try more, and that's when you get yourself out of this shape of doing whatever you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you can tell as soon as you hit a ball better, it's going further than when you've just gone.
It's more ball speed, not effort put in, that you want.
Yeah, and
efficiency.
Yeah.
And it's going to come off better by doing it that way.
Yeah, do it right, the ball will go further.
Yeah.
It's not very often you improve someone. It's very often that as soon as you improve someone's technique, the ball goes further.
Yeah.
It never happens the other way around.
No.
Let's make you better, but you're now shorter.
No, that's never going to happen. Right, stand tall. 70%.
Awesome.
Mate, you can almost see a pulse at the top there. That was really good.
Silky.
See, that feels, and I mean, it's hard to see, obviously, in a studio and things.
Yeah.
But that feels like it's a better ball flight as well, especially based on the tracer.
I look at kind of everything. 88 feet in the air that went, so you're looking for a peak height of around 90 foot.
Okay.
So that creates a nice land angle which will stop.
Yeah.
But that's a good ball flight. I mean, it's 160 yards carry.
That's it. So like I say, when we first began, I don't know if we got this on camera when we were chatting, but it was mostly a thin, I'd still get the distance and I hit the ball, but it'd be a very low kind of iron shot. Yeah. And I'd never had the get up and go straight away kind of thing.
Well, that's high. If you hit that outside, I know it's in here, but it's very, very accurate, but I know what that makes outside, and that's a high ball flight going onto a par 3.
And that looks like it feels good. That did feel good coming off that, and I'd be happy with a ball flight like that.
Yeah.
Because the only time I ever get flights like that is, pitching wedges or something. If I hit them well.
Yeah.
With a 7 or a lower iron, I
don't normally launch it like that.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
Right.
Good.
That one maybe go left.
A little bit. 31 foot left that. And you can see here, like, you're doing most things during these swings, but the thing that's just still in there a bit is the steepness in the club.
Yeah.
Halfway down, the shaft angle there, halfway down, it just gets still a little bit steep.
Yeah.
So you're still playing with a bit of path.
Yeah.
But like I said, a bit of path is fine. It's just when it goes that kind of over that kind of murky water line where you go, it's a bit too much now.
Yeah.
And that will kind of always limit your distance.
Yeah. I feel like, is my size limiting what I do as well in terms of the club path? Because
Not massively.
I lost a bit of weight a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I felt like I hit it straighter. Maybe because I felt like I'd get my arms past my body more.
Maybe.
I've never believed you.
I went through a period, I lost maybe 4 or 5 stone, didn't I?
Oh, you did?
And I was hitting the ball straighter.
Yeah.
And in my mind, that's because I'm obviously tighter up here.
Yeah.
And I'm not able to get my arms through. And I felt that's why I couldn't come round. Like, obviously it can be beneficial for me to lose weight, and that's the main goal here.
I just think you're probably a little bit fitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think...
I wouldn't see from what I've seen so far today, you're not unable to do any of this, definitely. So I wouldn't say so.
Right.
You'd probably just feel more kind of energetic with it.
That was just a question I wanted to ask. It was, you know, it is obviously a long-term goal for me to start losing weight again and getting fitter and whatnot. But I just wondered if that was going to be a beneficial factor as well. But if, like you say, if I can still hit a ball quite well while I'm
maybe
doing
the
this.
only thing thinking out loud is kind of to get this motion here of being a bit shallower.
Yeah.
If you feel like your body's in the way a bit there, that could have a small hindrance.
Okay.
But it's only small.
Nothing too.
No, I've seen you hit an into-out path.
Yeah.
So you can do it.
Yeah.
So it's just do it again, more consistent, isn't it? So but like I said, you're naturally going to end up as a small fader of the ball. Yeah. Even though you might think you're hitting it from the inside, it'll probably remain just slightly from the outside.
I fatted that one a bit.
Watch.
Did I stay at all? Ish.
Not bad.
Good path though.
Yeah. And we're spinning plates here because like you're changing quite a few bits. It's like, oh, look at that plate over there, perfect. Oh, but that one's fallen off. Like, it's sometimes like that.
Yeah. A bit far again.
So the main thing we need here is going back to the keeping tall, staying tall feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost think that you're hitting it off a coffee table that's made of glass.
Okay.
And you're just trying to pick it off the top. Or a fairway bunker. Just pick it off the top. So stay tall. Better strike. Straight away, much cleaner.
Yeah, so it is, like you say, spinning plates, marrying the two together.
Yeah.
Of...
A little bit steep, that one.
Yeah.
So it's always good to see like a swing like this where you go, right, it's come a bit steep there, looking at that.
Yeah.
It's definitely worked outside the hands a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you can see kind of 8 degrees of path out to in. So that's what we want to keep away from.
Yeah.
Because that's almost the shot that you started with, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when that's happening, there's 2 things need to happen. Path needs to reduce. Face really needs to become more left.
Yeah.
Because that's like worst case. Lots of path.
Yeah.
With an open face.
Yeah.
It's hard to get better at golf. It's the hardest sport in the world.
Yeah, 100% it is.
And like you're marrying these things up, but it always like the way I always think of it is strike, number 1.
Yeah.
Then it's club face.
Yeah.
Then it's club path.
Yeah.
Kind of if you're bouncing around these things all the time in rotation.
Yeah.
How did I strike it? Where was the face? What was my path? How did I strike it? Where was the face? How was my path? If you think of it like that, that will get you better because you can strike it well with a good club face and not really need number 3, the path.
No.
Because you can, if you do those 2 well, you'll play well.
Yeah.
The path's more of a control of shape.
Yeah. I think I would much rather have the good, like you say, the good connection, the good shot first, knowing that if I can do that then consistently, I can then work on the other bits. Whereas the fat shots are frustrating. Yeah. Really frustrating.
The staying tall eliminates the fat.
Yeah.
The stronger left hand helps correct the face and make it more left.
Yeah.
The path can almost stay on the back burner till those 2 are in.
Yeah.
That was going to be my question to you. If he's doing some block practice, for example.
Yeah.
would you be better off saying, right, I'll think about staying tall this shot, next shot I'll think about pat, or would you just
break it up into about 20 shots.
For each one?
Yeah, so 20 shots just working on grip.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do 20 shots working on staying tall. And then just like go through it like that, and then kind of break it up into practice. And
eventually
then
they'll marry
20
together,
shots
won't they?
working on path.
Yeah.
Like, don't just do one shot, swap. You don't want to swap thoughts so quickly.
Yeah.
You want to hit like a block of 20 balls.
Yeah.
Just thinking of one thing, just focusing on the process.
Yeah.
Get that right. Then I'm going to add a second thing here. The next 20 balls are going to be thinking of staying taller.
Yeah.
And then just break it up like that. That's much better.
Right.
Because your brain can't think of too much.
No.
Unless you're a woman.
Particularly mine.
Don't put that in.
It will go in. I can tell you that for a fact. Felt a bit toey. Yeah. But again, I stayed up, I think.
Taller,
Yeah.
cleaner, a lot less drag on the mat, wasn't there?
Yes.
Good. So you're maintaining your height much better.
Yeah.
Just have a quick scan of that grip. Still looking good. Liking that. Yeah.
I kind of have it so I can see the J on
Okay.
here, so I look down.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm doing it each time. I can see the J.
Yeah.
Whereas before, obviously, I started like that.
The only
can see
thing I
the
would
Velcro.
say about that is the J could move depending on how tight you make your glove the next time you put it on.
Of course, yeah.
So I
always
would focus on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that will never change where
Okay.
you might change your glove next time you play
Yeah.
or whatever.
I will when I get abused for it going mucky.
And have you got a feel for the standing up then, Fents? Is there something you think about to make sure that's...
It feels a lot closer to the ball.
Yeah.
Like so much
That's
closer,
natural,
closer
yeah.
to the ball because I'm kind of almost over it like this.
Okay.
Whereas before, not that I'm pronouncing it.
Yeah.
That's just how it's feeling because I've gone from. So if I say the first shot I hit today, I was probably stood like this,
Yeah.
and now I've gone to
Standing
this.
taller. Yeah, it's this angle that's important.
Yeah.
Not like getting loads of angle
Yeah.
like that. Because
Right.
that means the ball needs to go miles further away now.
Yes.
Where as you stand taller, the lie of the club is much flusher on the floor. So that's always like something that you could look at.
Yeah.
I've seen people talk about where they can see their toes beyond their hands if you're looking down at your hands.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that could be a good reference point for you.
Right.
So like as you look down now, do you know what I mean? Like where are your feet in relation to your hands from your perspective? Because obviously if you go back to that squatting one, they're going to be further forward, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's good. So maintain your height.
Right.
Nice.
I've kind of forgot a little bit about path at the
Yeah,
moment
but like I
to
said,
do
that's
this.
like, it will have a big effect on your game when you do think of it. But like, say the next couple of rounds that you play, if you just did grip and stay tall, I feel like it will help.
Yeah.
Then you want to introduce the path back into it,
Yeah.
because in 5 rounds of golf, and this is what people don't understand, like, just because you've had a golf lesson today doesn't mean your next round of golf's perfect.
100%. I'm fully under the impression that I'm going to go today and play not fairly badly. I don't want to put the massive negative on it, but if I try and implement these changes, I'm not going to have the best round I've ever had in my life.
No, but I think in 6 rounds time, you'll start to really see the benefits of this lesson.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
100%.
not today.
Yeah, definitely. I was under no illusion that I was going to
Yeah.
come today and suddenly I was going to start striking better and I wouldn't slice and all those kind of things. I know it's like a long process, and I think that's what a lot of amateurs do need to understand. Don't they? It isn't just an overnight thing.
No, it's not.
It's continuously going, and I need to change my mindset of go to the range for an hour on an evening.
Yeah.
Rather than before, I just didn't.
Yeah.
I would rather have gone and played on a.
Well, in a round of golf, how many full shots do you hit? So if you say like you shoot 90, okay, round a golf course.
Probably 40.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But to go to the range and hit 40 balls.
Yeah.
It's really easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 1 round of golf.
Yeah.
So you could go to the range and hit 100 balls, and you've hit kind of 2.5 rounds of golf.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I'm saying in 6 rounds time, you're going to see these rewards.
Yeah.
But if you went to the range 3 times, you've done that, haven't you?
Yeah, 100%.
So you've already. It's like, and this is why practice is important, because it's like you're not aiming at a fairway. You're just thinking, I want to do this movement and then reap the rewards later when I'm back on the course.
And then when you are looking at a fairway, you've got that confidence in your mind that it's
hopefully by that point you've seen enough good shots that you just go, I know it's going down the middle.
Yeah.
But stick to the process.
A lot more.
Just stay in the process.
Yeah.
Give every shot 100%. And the outcome will be better.
Yeah.
I think go and play today and get grip, stand taller, stay taller in your head.
Yeah.
And just use that as your swing thought. If you see curvature, you know it's path. You've had proof evidence today that it is path, but it's something to kind of introduce as the other things become natural.
So just before we obviously finish, because we did time out with is this kind of transferable into my driver then?
Absolutely the same.
So it's the same?
Yeah. So you're going to stand taller, you're going to grip it stronger, and you definitely want to feel kind of this motion of coming more into out, reducing path. Yeah. And the calculation of like coming more from the inside with a stronger grip will get rid of any slice.
Yeah, so stronger grip on the driver as well.
Absolutely.
Just same grip on everything.
Same grip on everything.
Pretty much.
Apart from putter,
But
as soon as time it changes.
Yeah. So keep this for everything.
Everything.
And
if it's still leaking right, don't be afraid to go a bit stronger.
Yeah.
Like it's fashionable now to have a bit of a stronger grip.
Yeah.
Like Matt Fitzpatrick. He's like this.
He's pretty much showing everything.
Every knuckle. He can almost see his palm. It's that strong.
Yeah, he kind of grips it like that, doesn't he, all the way around. And
everyone's different.
Yeah.
Like he obviously at some point has needed a more closed club face. Yeah. And he's just said, sod it, I'll show him my knuckles to do it.
Well, that's the thing with golf, isn't it? Everyone has a different way of playing, a different swing.
Yeah.
And it's as you showed me today, it's doing something to fit my swing that improves that.
Absolutely.
You can't expect to come into a lesson and go, right, you're going to swing like Rory McIlroy.
No, I don't teach a technique. You've always got to work with what the person's got in front of you.
Yeah, and look what we've done today so far. We've gone from me hitting a horrible
slicey one with an open face,
being able to hit really nice ones that balance themselves out.
Absolutely.
From being left to going straight rather than staying straight.
Half of being good at golf is understanding your tendencies and then just play with them.
Yeah.
Like that's literally half of being good at golf.
Yeah, definitely.
Too many people play golf swing without learning about golf.
Yeah. Like as long as you know your tendencies and you're aiming, like I was saying before about that cone around the golf course, and make good decisions, lower scores happen.
Yeah. So at the moment, for me, so if I go away from here and I'm going to go to the range, would you just do this with my 7-iron for a bit?
I'd just do 7-iron, get the feeling of it, and then get onto kind of your hybrid and your driver, feed it into the longer stuff. Yeah. But it's just a process, but the same thing applies to all clubs, the same rules. Yeah.
Perfect.
Good man.
All right, well thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.
Good luck at Halifax.
If I shoot well, I shoot well. If I don't, I don't.
As long as you stuck to the process.
Yeah, 100%.
Judge a round of golf off that now.
That's what I will be doing. Yeah. So now I've really enjoyed it. So thank you for thank you for giving me this lesson, and hopefully it's been enjoyable for
enjoyed it.
Watch.
Hope you enjoy it.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
James, where can we find you, mate?
I'm at St Anne's Old Links Golf Club, and on Instagram it's James Robbo Golf. I don't post tons on there, but it's certainly the only place I do post.
Cool.